Anderson Detector Shafts is one of the largest manufacturers of aftermarket detector parts. They've been making metal detecting accessories for almost 20 years. They specialize in shafts and lower rods. Make sure you go check them out at www.andersondetectorshafts.com. Are you in the market for a new detecting shovel? Look no further. Predator Tools has the best digging tools in my opinion. They are made in America out of USA certified steel. Right now, I'm using the Model 24 Phoenix and I love it. It's amazing. So make sure you go check them out at www.predatortools.com. And if you are looking to buy or sell World War II helmets, get in touch with George Lesh at Predator Tools. I would like to thank the Facebook group Everything Fun and Collectible for the great prizes they donated to our show for us to give away to you guys. So make sure you go check them out and show your support. So once again, that was Everything Fun and Collectible on Facebook. And last but not least, we have Calico. When you're on, make sure you go check them out. And when making a purchase, use the discount code Matty, Matty, in all capitals or all lowercase to get a discount on your next purchase. Once again, that was www.kellyco.com. Make sure you all check them out. After the show, of course. Hey guys, it's Matty here. Welcome back to the Day with Matty live show. To my, well, for you guys, it's to the right. For me, it's, well, don't worry about it. As you see, we have SgtWhitey on here. So, hello.
Hey, hey.
So, what was we doing? um, so we're gonna start doing the questions. Wait, commercial. Well, not commercials, giveaways.
Yes.
So, we,
YouTube contest.
first we're gonna do our YouTube video contest. We have a lovely little snowman bag here, but little do you know, it has all tickets inside. Oh, all the tickets are glitchy, so don't worry about that. So yeah, shake that around. What happened was, in order to get inside of the YouTube contest, what you had to do was, you had to say that
I love digging adventures.
I love Digging Adventures on our latest YouTube video.
So, and
And
you know,
surprisingly, so we have our bag here.
prizes are going to be shown right now.
The prizes are going to be shown right now, as you can see, right there. That we have, um, for the first place prize is a shovel, as you can see there. Hand digger, Lush hand digger. And second place prize is to the left of them. No, it's not me and my dad. No, it's the thing in the middle. It's the hats. You get a hat and a patch. Brand new. You get the brand new Dig with Matty 2020 Dig with Matty patch and hat, which means you'll be the first ever viewer to get one. Don't worry, just do it. Just transition back. Yeah. So those are the prizes. We're gonna do a little bit of shaky with the bag. So we're gonna pull two names out of here. Well, names, right?
One name, and this will be for the hat and patch.
So this one will be for the hat and patch, second place prize.
Who is it? I don't know. I can't read that. What does it say?
Hey, Sergeant Whitey.
Yeah.
Did you by any chance enter into the contest?
Yes, I did.
No. Sergeant Shawn Whitey Sherrill.
All right.
You win a hat and patch. This is I was
To the
I
left.
was so confused when I pulled that out. I was like, Sergeant, wait a minute. And now for the first place prize, don't worry, it's not rigged. That's lame. Ken Platt. Do they have to be here live? No, they do not have to be here live. Good thing, because if Sergeant Whitey wasn't here live, then we would have trouble. So, congratulations, Ken Platt. If you're watching, get your information out to us, and we will send out the Lush Digger out to you. As for you, our kind friend, you can just also send your information to us, and we'll send you out your hat and patch.
Appreciate that.
So really quickly, we have a list here. It's the finds of the week. It's a new thing we're doing for like the few next weeks, I guess.
Okay, there's 15 this week, and we couldn't get
Oh.
everybody, so apologies if the people.
We can't get everyone, so apologies for that. I feel like we should just have it to like, we have like 10.
It's 15 this week.
Oh, but right now we have 15 on here.
And
So
make sure to tell everybody to vote on them. The winner will be announced tomorrow on our page.
So yeah, make sure you vote in the comments who you think has the best find. And tomorrow we will say who got the most votes because you know, when you're doing a show live and everything, you have a lot of things to worry about. You can't just like watch the chat, have someone watching the chat the entire time. So the finds of the weeks are first we have Mike Gangwer with an 1861 infantry pin. That is a beautiful pin though, right there. That is beautiful. Next we have Brett Bass. His son found a 1930 era toy car. Nice. I wish I could find one of those. We have Doug Bowden. Hey, I know that guy. With an 1832 capped bust half dime. Nice. 23. Anyways, we have Timothy Runnels with old iron, with a really old iron. That is awesome. We have Kende, sorry if I say this wrong. Kende Bedkins with a GW button. Nice. Dave Wise with the New York Militia Eagle belt plate. That is beautiful. If I was a person, I'd vote for that one. Well, there's still more to come. Jonas Burks with a 1745 Spanish Real. Nice. Alan Charles with an 18K custom made ring. That is beautiful. Has a little gem in the middle as well. We have Rocky Geralds. We just had him on last week with a Virginia button. Nice. That is beautiful. We have Rob Johnson with an 1876 Carson City dime. Nice. That is beautiful. We have Zach Swim, heard of him before, with a Silver Boy Scout ring. Oh, Silver Boy Scout ring. Nice. We have Rise Hal, sorry if I said that wrong, with a 1797 cartwheel. Wow, that is nice. And we have Howell Rose, sorry if I said this wrong, Howell Roser with a 1924 peace dollar. And James Benson with a Civil War hat insignia. Wait, did I go really fast on those ones? I think I was going too fast. So vote in the comments who you think had the best find of the week, and we will announce who the winner was tomorrow. Let me just get a quick swig. Move my. All right, that was refreshing. No, we should do that. We should make a merch page where people can buy stuff. Anyways, so now I believe we can get to the interview. Yes.
It's not an interview, it's just talking.
Oh yeah, I was just talking about stuff. Like I'll ask you a question, you answer it. Well, it's not an interview on who you are and stuff. Just yeah. Anyways, you get the point. My dad's making adjustments. Hopefully, he doesn't mess stuff up real quick. Okay. Anyways, so how are you?
I'm doing great, guys. How are you guys all doing?
We're doing good. Have you been detecting lately?
I went out today and scored my first flat button with a flower on it. I just got done posting it just a little while ago. But it's got a nice little flower on it. I've never dug a flat button with a script anything on it before, so it was kind of cool.
Nice. That is awesome.
And an 1883 V nickel. So.
Ooh, V nickel. Nice. I wish I could find a V nickel. Wait, I just found one the other day, didn't I? So, wait, did we go over the giveaways?
No. Go ahead.
Sure, we'll go over the giveaways. So, first giveaway we have a 1981 US Mint coin set. Then we have a 1921 Morgan dollar. And this beauty of a piece of paper. We have a United States $1 1923 silver certificate.
It's one of the big dollars.
It's one of the really, 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 really big dollars. And if we hit 150 live views, we will give away a half gram of gold. That's a bar that was made in Turkey. Anyways, back fun. Now we can finally get to the show. Seems like every week we add more and more. So now these are basically gonna be questions on like how like different questions on like stuff. Yeah.
Sounds good.
So how do you get ready for the winter?
It don't get too cold here, but I mean, I'll wear certain like, warmer things like hoodies and jackets and stuff. But for the most part, it's pretty much digging year round in North Carolina. Thank goodness.
Up here it's like all nice and sunny and shine, and then November comes around. Well, no, October, and
Ground gets hard.
just today it was snowing outside,
Mm.
and right now it's like really cold rain.
Yeah, it's supposed to rain here tomorrow.
Ah. So well, how do you get permissions and stuff? That's a
A lot of times I'll door knock houses. I mean, I'm predominantly a door knocking type detectorist. As far as I like old houses. And I don't care if it's 1950s or older is what I usually go for. But I'll just walk up. I'll do the research on how old the house is, and I'll walk up, knock on the door, introduce myself, and tell them what I'm there to do, and ask for permission. And if they say yeah, then I start on. If they say no, or if they say they're going to ask their husband, which is usually a no, or if they say we'll get back with you, that's usually a no. So
yeah.
I usually chalk it up as as it's something I won't go back to. But I'll watch houses that I have been to or that I know an older person lived there, and I'll keep an eye on it. And if it ever comes up for sale, or if it ever the people move or something like that, then I definitely try to hit that one again, ask for permission.
Ah.
But lately, permissions have been pretty slow as far as not necessarily yeses. I'm getting the yeses, me and another person, Carl, but we're just not hitting the history that we thought we was going to get out of the house. So
Yeah.
it's been crazy.
Over here, you go around to houses like, hey, can I detect your lawn? And the person's like, no.
And slam the door in your face.
Yeah. One time,
I've had a few of those. Not many,
yeah.
but I've had a few.
So the one time we did get a permission, walk up, my dad goes, yeah, I didn't keep anything you want. Okay. We go out there, we find all pretty good stuff. Go back, takes everything but a modern dime that got hit by a plow.
I just said, here, take that too.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, we had a couple of permissions. We lost everything not too long ago, and they never said they wanted anything at the beginning, but at the end they wanted
Yeah.
everything. So, and I mean, at least we got to save it out of the
You
dirt.
know what's
So,
funny? When we were done, he said, you can come back again if you want.
yeah, yep.
Hmm. So, on average, how long do you detect on like per day?
Well, my schedule is really cool now. I work nights, so I work usually it's Monday through Friday, 7 to 5, and then other weekends, opposite weekends, I'll work the weekend. So I get every other weekend off, or I'm on call every other weekend.
Oh.
And then if I'm on call, then I have to work. I'm off the following Monday and Tuesday. Whereas if my coworker works the weekend, then I have to work 5 to 1 on Mondays and Tuesdays. So I get a lot of free time during the day. And we're on year-round school here for the kids. So as soon as Private Pup's on the bus at 8:30, I can be out. So he was just tracked out up until last week. He went back to school, and he gets out after this week, so he'll be out for another until after the first of the year. So when he's out of school, it's hard for me to get out during the day as much. So
Yeah. over here, the real times that I get out is on the weekend because, school's
Yeah.
a thing. Um,
Yep. That gets in the way.
yeah, just invent a time machine, go back in time, and just stop people from making schools.
Yep.
Um, so, hold on. What does your average detecting day look like?
Uh, well, probably just getting up, getting ready, asking if anybody's going to go out. If they're not going out, then I'll go solo and try to find something on myself, or I'll go hit something that I've already got permission to. I've got a couple of field sites that I've got just right down the road that I can hit anytime. So if I don't have much time to metal detect, I'll run down and just hit that for a couple hours before I go pick up private pup at school. So,
Ah,
but for the most part, I'll try to, if I can get up really early, I'll head out about an hour and a half, 2 hours away and make a day out of it, as long as I can convince my wonderful, amazing girlfriend to take care of my son while I'm out. So,
ah, yeah. So, you said that down there in North Carolina it doesn't get too cold, but does it? Is there ever times where it does get cold? Like,
yeah, I mean, we get ice, we get snow, and those days, it's kind of, but it doesn't last. The ground's too warm because we're so close to the ocean, I guess, from what I've been told.
yeah,
I haven't been here long enough to know all of the stuff about North Carolina, but supposedly we're closer to the coast to where it keeps the ground warmer and the snow and ice doesn't stick. But what it does is it'll melt during the day and refreeze at night. So first thing in the morning is usually pretty treacherous trying to get out there and on the roads, but
yeah,
we don't have 6 inches of ice like you guys, or frozen ground like you guys do up there.
yeah. Up here, it's like the weirdest thing for some reason. Like, have you ever heard the story about George Washington's troops and how they were in Pennsylvania and
Mm-hmm.
they're out there, they camped there for a while. But
Yeah.
when they were fighting in New Jersey, it was also really cold. But as soon as the month of April came, not April, like I forget what month it was, boom, burning hot. No one was prepared for it, and all the British weren't ready for it either, and they're all dying of heat stroke on the other
Oh,
side of the
wow.
field.
Didn't know that.
That was when what's her name it was at the Battle of Monmouth County with
Yeah.
Molly Pitcher, making sure none of the Americans died of heat stroke as well.
Yep. I'm reading some of the comments here. Jeff Byers says, "Tell us a story, or tell us about your service in the USMC."
Ah, would you like to tell us about that if you want?
Yeah, yeah, sure. I did 8.5 years total. I did 4 years in California, active duty, Camp Pendleton. I was stationed at 29 Palms and at Camp Pendleton. 3rd LAR was my first unit out of comm school, and then 1st Marine Regiment Headquarters Company was my second unit at Camp Pendleton. And after my 4 years and I got out in '98, I came back to Oklahoma, where I lived there for about 18 years, and I joined the reserves out there in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma.
Ah,
And that was a tow gunning unit, and I was a platoon sergeant and a comm type person, communications sergeant in that reserve unit. And 3 times I was on standby to go overseas for combat, and thank God, I guess, in a sense, I wanted to go, but I guess God spared me. But I was on parade deck for 72 hours twice in Camp Pendleton, and then I missed the reserve unit. Was after I got out, and I re-enlisted for 1 year after 9/11, and then so my year mark was in October. When I got in October of '02, then they sent that same unit to North Africa in '02, and I lost a couple of buddies that I served with
ah,
in that tow unit.
ah,
But
yeah,
that was my service.
yeah. Well, may may your buddies out there, rest in peace.
Yep.
Yeah. Huh. So, onto a more happy topic. What machine are you using right now?
I still continue to use my sport for my main stuff. Like if I'm at a new site and I'm with a bunch of people, I don't break out a new machine. I use my MX Explorer, something I'm used to.
Ah.
I do have the V3i. I am playing with that on a spot by myself where I can learn it. I'm not under any pressure trying to find something with everybody else, kind of thing. So I'll take it out there and mess with it.
Yeah.
Bad thing is it's not waterproof. So lately we've been having rain and mud and stuff. So I haven't been taking it out until it dries up. I do have a TDI SL Beach Hunter and I have a TDI SL, and I've used those on a couple of spots that I'm trying to get in between some iron and things like that. But that's my primary machines is the MX Sport and the V3i right now.
Yeah. Huh? We have, so right here in my hand is another list. And on the top of it says SgtWhitey, 12 Days of Christmas.
Uh-oh.
So we're gonna really quickly go over SgtWhitey's 12 Days of Christmas. So on his 12th day of Christmas, he found D-buckles, 12 D-buckles, as you can see. On the 11th day of Christmas, SgtWhitey found 11 military buttons, as you can see there. On the 10th day of Christmas, SgtWhitey found 10 Civil War buttons, as you can see. Bullets. Not buttons, bullets. On the 9th day of Christmas, SgtWhitey found 9 silver rings. On the 8th day of Christmas, SgtWhitey found 8 large silver coins. Oh, I'm behind. On the 7th day of Christmas, SgtWhitey found 7 gold rings. Nice. Beautiful. On the 6th day of Christmas, SgtWhitey found 6 silver pieces. Nice. Beautiful. On the 5th day of Christmas, SgtWhitey found 5 skeleton keys.
5 golden keys.
5 golden keys. On the 4th day of Christmas, SgtWhitey found 4 silver thimbles. 4 silver. No. On the 3rd day of Christmas, SgtWhitey found 3 kettle points. Ah, nice. Okay, yeah. On the 2nd day of Christmas, SgtWhitey found 2 silver watchbacks. Yeah. On the 1st day of Christmas, SgtWhitey found a US box plate.
Good job.
Bravo me.
I'm glad you sang and not me.
Yeah. I can sing pretty well when I want to. So we're going to do our first giveaway. The first giveaway is a 1981 US Mint coin set. Uncirculated. For those of you who don't know what it is. I'm gonna really quickly sift my hand through all the tickets. Pick one out. Just so you know, I'm looking upward so I don't look in there. Nancy Kaysen Howard. Are you here? For some reason, I had the feeling I was gonna pull it out and I was gonna be like, SgtWhitey. First winner on our show so far has been SgtWhitey in the beginning, but right now it is don't we have that what's it called, the thing on here where like shows the congratulations? So Nancy Kaysen Howard, are you here? I would take a swig of my water, but the entire thing's empty now. You ever see those things where it's like it shows like the most horrendous pizza you could ever make, and then in the comments someone just puts pineapple pizza eaters and non-pineapple pizza eaters, we must join together to take down this force of evil.
I read somewhere, I think it was on the last show, that someone was challenging you to eat a pineapple bacon, Canadian bacon pizza.
When I reach 2,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel, I'm gonna eat a pineapple pizza.
It's doable, but it's not my favorite. Pepperoni is my favorite.
Yeah, plain or pepperoni? When someone brings, oh, is she here? congratulations, Nancy. Get your information out to us, and we will send your prize out to you. When someone walks over to me with a pizza that has pineapples on it, I'm like, I grab the pizza, swipe off the pineapples. I'm like, keep the change. I would give you a
So
pizza question.
what have you found lately? Have you dug anything lately?
Lately, last time I got out, I found a few wheat pennies. That was all. I haven't done. I haven't gotten out recently. Besides, like a few days ago, like yesterday,
Yeah.
which is when I found those.
Yeah. I don't know what the deal is this year. Last year I did pretty good on silver coins. This year I'm at only like 52, but I've been digging a lot of buttons, like flat buttons and military
Yeah,
general service type have just been popping out. It's been good, but I'm like, where's all the silver coins at? That's like my favorite, but
yeah. It's like, it's like, where's all me gold?
yeah,
Huh? Uh, so by this time, I would probably ask you something about pizza. But considering it's
yeah,
Christmas time, and I already asked you about pizza, we're
yeah,
gonna change it up a bit, you know?
sounds good.
What kind of cookies are you gonna be making for Santa this year?
Chocolate chip
Chocolate chip.
all the way.
I
That's my
I
favorite.
remember when I was like a child, I'd I would purposely wake up at 1 o'clock at night, walk out into the
Yep.
living room, and see there was like little crumbs and the milk was all the way down. I'm like, dang it, I missed him.
But you're still a kid.
Well, I still am a kid, but when I was young,
Do you like hard cookies, or you like soft bake type, soft moist ones, or what do you
I
like
like
on the chocolate?
soft, moist cookies.
Yeah,
And
I
well,
don't like them
that
too
are
hard.
hot still.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the it's that time of year. Here, I have a challenge for everyone in the chat right now. Everyone that's watching, I want you to try and type in the lyrics. Everyone has to write down one sentence, but you have to get it all in order. If you fail, you have to restart again, okay? Do the lyrics to Jingle Bells in the chat. And if every time you mess up, you gotta restart. You have to make like a plan.
Have fun with that one,
Have
guys.
fun with that.
Uh,
Oh boy. So and if you can't do it, just spam pizza. I don't know. Or spam something to do with Christmas. I don't know at this point. So, do you do magnet fishing?
I've done a little bit, but not a lot.
Yeah, when we go out magnet
I like to
fishing,
do area hunting whenever I'm out. If I'm just out walking a field, I'll do that more than I've done
yeah,
that.
you have
So
these videos of people like, "Oh, I found this big case and everything." No. What what is your favorite find this year?
probably my U.S. box plate, seeing that's been my first. But I've dug some other things that have been on my bucket list that didn't even know was on my bucket list till I dug them out. But I was at one site with Archie and Janelle up in. They have some permissions up in north part of North Carolina, and I dug 3 post Civil War NC State Seal staff officer buttons in that same area.
Ah.
So the first 2 were kind of had a dent in it and were kind of messed up and everything, but the third one was a complete, and of course they have like an iron or tin back on them, so they're kind of rusted out. But the third one was all together. So,
Ah.
but I've dug. Josh Mangum took me one of his sites. I dug a Union staff officers beautiful button. We both dug one actually the same day in the same site. So, and then I go and dig the. I dug a. Me, I was with Carl and David Potter, another one of my buddies, and we were out at another site, and I dug a Union. The other one was Confederate, and then I dug a Union staff officer's button. With Josh, I dug a Confederate staff officer's button,
Ah.
and I dug the 3 post Civil War North Carolina State SEAL staff officers buttons. So it's just been like last month alone. I think I dug 20 something between flat buttons and military type buttons that whole month, and I've never dug that many in one month. So it was a good month for buttons.
Nice. Um, I would say what my best find of the year is, but I have to look back at all the stuff I found this year to say that, give it accurate thing.
Yep. 3 silver thimbles. I found one last year, and I've dug 3 this year already.
Yeah.
So that's been pretty good.
So
Beginning of the year, I dug 2 Boy Scout silver rings, so that was cool. Never dug one of those yet. And I dug 2 within a block from each other, within a week from each other.
nice.
So same town,
Yeah.
everything.
So for those of you who know, my dad hasn't been doing too good this year with like gold rings, but doesn't mean his touch for gold is gone. He went out today and found 2 gold rings.
I saw that. Congrats.
Yeah. Congratulations,
Big
Dad.
congrats. Was you actually in the water?
We were in the water?
It looked like he was in the water.
He said yes.
I thought so. Is it not cold?
Is it not cold? He said it is cold.
I thought it was. It's cold here, and I ain't getting in the water.
Hey, you should come up to New Jersey sometime in January and go in the water with us.
No, I'll pass.
As long as you have waders, you're good.
Yeah, I've got some waders,
Yeah.
but yeah, I guess I could do that as long as I don't get any water in the waders.
Yeah. I remember one time it was it was like pretty cold out in the water, and I had the wetsuit. It's my first time using the wetsuit, and I was thinking,
Yeah.
oh, so I didn't understand how it worked, and I thought that it was supposed to keep the water out, right?
No.
Walk in there, woo,
Yep.
and I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh,
Yeah, I actually dug my first large scent all year long. I've been to so many places that I could have dug a large scent. I even went to pound the ground and didn't even get to score with all the other guys popping out large scents. And I scored my first one last weekend. So all year.
I don't think I found a large scent this year, did I? I don't know. No, wait, did I? Did I find a large scent this year? No, I did not.
Wow.
I mean, I found 2 last year.
Yeah, I had 5 the last 2 years, and then I've only got 1 this year. So it's just been a slow year for silver and large scents,
Yeah.
but I've made up with the things that I found. So
The,
can't complain, I
the
guess.
detecting gods are saying, for most detectorists, this year will be slow.
Yep. We've actually had a lot of downtime in the summer and the spring because it rained forever down here. Like we couldn't even get out. It was either raining so much or too hot, and then now we're into the winter part, so we're just now able to really get to digging. So hopefully, snow and ice stays away for a little bit longer. We had like 60-something degree weather today. It was amazing.
Wow, nice.
I was wearing a t-shirt almost, so it was like
You are lucky, you know. I walk outside of my school into the courtyard to go from one side of the school to the other like real fast. I can't because
yeah.
everyone's outside looking at the snow. Blocking up the pathway.
Yep, it gets cold for sure up there, especially.
Yeah. Am I too close? No, I'm good. I was confused for a second. Never mind. What should I ask next? What is on your holiday wish list?
Digging time.
Yeah.
You never get enough digging time.
Yeah, you can never get enough digging time. Wiser words have never been said.
Yep.
Someone has to like
A
make that a quote.
lot of people are into material things. I just want to be able to get out and dig. I mean, I don't need anything. I just want to get out and find the stuff that's in the ground that's already there.
Yeah.
So
I want to go out there, find myself another Riel so I can say, "Hey Dad, I have the same house Riels as you now."
You had to say the curse word. That's my white whale is a real of any kind.
You haven't got one yet?
Those things they run from me. I don't know what's wrong with them. They run from me.
It's weird how you'd expect them all to be like near like the Florida coast and stuff because that's where like Spanish were, but you find them in New Jersey sometimes.
Yeah.
All the way.
Well, 2 of them cut reals, a pistarine and a real, was found at the same site where I dug those 3 North Carolina buttons. So they're there. We just you gotta filter through all the trash and stuff.
Yeah.
So
do you have any like social media such as Facebook, YouTube, Instagram that you'd like to just do like a quick oh, come watch us here?
I got a little bit of everything. I've got my personal page and I have my finds page, and that's the finds page on Facebook is strictly everything that I found throughout the years. it's easier to go through there to find out what I've dug throughout the month or the year or whatever than it is to go to my personal page where it includes everything. Then I have my Instagram page, SgtWhitey's Dirt Discoveries, and then I do have a YouTube channel. I've got a new song out. It's called Dig It All. If you haven't heard it, go check it out.
Hmm.
It's really good tune to be able to listen to before you go
I'll
digging.
have to go check
So,
that out.
yep. But that's and I do have a couple other things, the other little mediocre Reddit or something like that. I've got that one that I play around with every now and then.
Yeah.
But
You ever? Never mind. Ooh, I accidentally hit the headphone. Have you gone to any events this year?
went to Pound the Ground. That was pretty awesome. That one day was pretty windy and cold, and we had a lot of PRing to do, so we didn't get to dig as much as we had hoped to. But the day before, DJ and I found a good little spot off to the far left side, and I dug that 26 reg button,
Oh,
uh, Revolutionary War button over there.
nice.
So, and I was probably 20 feet from the 30th regiment that was dug. Same pewter type style, everything. About 30 feet away was a 30th regiment Rev War button was dug in that same area. So there was some good stuff there.
Yeah, nice. My when I this year, let's see. I started off the year with an event, the Penguin Dig. I went
Yep.
to Detectival. I went to DSJ. Went
Yep.
to Pound the Ground. That must have been a far ride for you.
It was
Of
10 hour drive.
wow.
I picked up DJ. I picked up DJ at his house, and then we went up to Chazzy, New York.
Ah,
So
that 10 hours. Took us like 5 and a half.
yep.
So we drove half
Do
the
that.
time.
Yeah, that up there's got a lot of history in that upstate New York. I like that area.
Yeah,
It just stays a little warmer. That's the only problem. It got too cold too fast in October.
yeah. The only thing I have to the only thing that I'm like I can complain about with it when it came to Detective All was that the plane ride they sat we were right next to the plane engine
Oh wow.
and
Yep.
I got to see the sun set and rise. I didn't get sleep on the ride on the flight.
Yeah, I've traveled overseas a few times. It's an experience for sure.
Yeah. I have but we've had sort of fun out there. Did you know that in England, the legal age to drink is as long as you're with your like a parent is 13?
Oh wow.
I was 13 when I was out in England. S- So I was legally allowed to go inside of a pub in which I had 4 glasses of Pepsi.
Awesome.
I'm over here like all tired and I was like I'm tired. I don't want another one. Across the table, um, I ah, I have such a bad memory. What was his name? Derek? Not Derek. Dad.
Which one?
The person from Scotland. From Scotland. Was it Derek? Not.
Derek.
Yeah, Derek. He's like, no, he wants another one. I'm like, no.
Well, I guess Dave Wise is correcting me. It's not Chazzy, it's Shazy. So I guess they pronounce it different up there, the
Ah,
CH. So anyway,
ah.
there you go, Dave. I fixed it.
Grammar police in the chat.
Yeah.
Don't take that as offensive, please. Okay.
Nah.
I am Zagorni.
Good. He's good people.
Do you have any plans for events next year?
Yeah, we're planning on going to it's a digging event. I forgot the name of it. I'll have to go back and look at the chat, but I think we're going. It's going to be in that upstate New York again, from what it's looking like. So
Hmm.
it's not going to be Pound the Ground. It's going to be called something else, but
Ah.
yeah, it's going to be a good
The
deal.
only event that we're 100%, well, 2 events that we're 100% sure, I think, that we'll be going to next year is we're going to be going to Pound the Ground Light. Pound the Ground Light. And are we going to DSJ next year?
Every year.
Yeah, every year we're going to DSJ.
It's only an hour.
It's only an hour drive from here, so why not?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we live in like Central Jersey. We're like a mile away from the center point of Jersey right now, so maybe a few miles. So it's basically like less than an hour drive to any part of New Jersey. Well,
Huh.
an hour and something because traffic. But
Yeah.
yeah. So anyways, what we have 20 more minutes of talking. Yeah, let's do a giveaway. And while we're talking about giveaways, I can do more chatting on something I want to talk about. We're going to be giving away a 1921 Morgan dollar. Got the name right here. Sorry if I say your last name wrong. Will Humbuckle. Are you here? Will Humbuckle. So, Hornbuckle. The R and the N were right next to each other. I thought it was an M. So, something I want to talk about. I hear people always saying, "Oh, New York is where traffic was invented," and then it's like, well, if traffic was invented in New York City, then it was perfected in England.
Yeah.
You ever go out to
They're on the wrong side of the word. They're on the wrong side of the road anyway.
Yeah. You ever go out to England and you see the traffic there?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I've been to a lot of third world countries, but I haven't been to England yet. That's not necessarily third world, but I've been to like Thailand and Cambodia and Peru, and they drive crazy. So
Ah. Oh, so he is here. Congratulations. Get your information out to us and we will send it out. Oh, and we will send your prize out to you. Now, there is a thing I've heard about Indian driving. Not to be rude, but it said the United States when driving slide. It said no, it said UK slide to the left, USA slide to the right, India crisscross. I don't know much about Indian driving, what the roads like over there, but
the Peruvians and Thailand and Cambodia, a big truck will get this close to a side view mirror of another big truck or a car or anything, and they don't care. They'll go to the very inch to something.
ah.
All you got to do is just bow your head and hope to God you don't get in a wreck.
So you already said that down in North Carolina it's a lot warmer during the winter.
Yeah.
So how about this? What's your favorite Christmas song?
Ugh. I try to turn every one of them when they come on. Honestly, I'm not a Christmas song person.
Silver
A lot of
bells.
rocking around the Christmas tree is probably because at least it's got some rock to it.
What
It's
was
not
that?
rocking around the Christmas
Oh,
tree,
Rock Around the Christmas Tree.
whatever it's called.
Huh? I know a few Christmas songs. We're learning three right now. We already learned three. Um, Come, they told me, ba bum bum bum.
Yep, drummer boy.
A newborn king to see, ba bum bum bum. Our finest gifts we bring, ba bum bum bum. A newborn king to see, ba bum bum bum. Rum bum bum bum. Rum bum bum bum. So to honor him, ba rum bum bum bum, when we come. There you
Good deal.
I
yeah.
don't have the
I like
Olafimo
the drummer
joke.
boy.
What?
I like the drummer
What the
boy.
heck? Yeah, that was a song we sang during our winter concert this year. We sang what we sang this year was Little Drummer Boy and
hmm
Peace on Earth. The combined one.
Yeah.
Let's just say you had the altos and sopranos, which both groups are double the baritones. both
Yeah.
singing Peace on Earth. And then you have the little group of baritones in the middle singing Little Drummer Boy,
Yeah.
which you just managed to hear them. Yeah.
Probably got some good tone to it.
Yeah. And then we also sang Seasons of Love and what's it called? Um Another song. It was Once Upon a December from Anastasia.
Okay.
So more detecting questions, eh?
Ask Matty get permission. So we can see
I already asked him how he asked permissions.
what's his oldest coin? What's his oldest
Who?
coin?
Oh, what's your oldest coin?
My oldest. Got probably my KG2. I have no clue what the date is. It's wiped. I found that my first year of detecting, but it's probably
Ah,
my KG.
KG2. My oldest coin, my oldest find is a 1774 2 real.
Nice.
Sorry to. S-
Well,
s-
sorry for me too. I haven't dug anything real wise.
what is
Jeez.
on your what?
Bucket list.
What is on your bucket list?
Oh, it's got to be the real. That's or a cap bust, anything, a half
You
dime.
know
A
what?
lot of those
You
old.
know what's on
Numbers.
most people's bucket lists?
What's that?
A gold coin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very, very shocked. I have not dug one of those. I've actually joked with the buddies that I swing with. I said, I bet you anything, I'll dig a gold coin before I dig a real because I dig those low and mid tone coins or sounds, no matter what they are, especially at an old home site.
Yeah. We've had two people at our sites find gold coins, but neither of us. If
Wow.
you could detect with anyone in the world, who would it be? These questions are we already asked him now. Well, I
No,
mean,
you actually, when you interviewed me, I think you asked me where I would detect, who I would
oh,
detect with.
didn't ask him that one.
I've detected with a lot of people that I've was
Shaquille
on my
O'Neal.
bucket list. I went down. I did dig with
Yeah,
you.
you dug with
I
me.
dug with KG and Ringy. I dug with Steph and Lucky Lou and Doug Bowden. Dug with all Dave Wise, DJ Yost, all those guys. I've been dying to get to finally meet and everything. DJ Dowling was one dude I wanted to dig with, but he couldn't make it to pound the ground.
Ah, we dug with him out
Um,
in England.
Here, I did with him
yep.
too.
My dad dug with him out here. Well, I was
Yeah.
at school.
Yeah, I saw that. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, it's like, oh, one of our really good friends that we rarely get to see is coming by. They want to detect with us. Well, you have school. Yeah.
There's other field team members that I haven't got a pleasure to meet yet or dig with that I'd like to meet and dig with. So there's some of those folks, and then there's a lot of people that I mean anybody that even a new person that's never been in the hobby, I'd like to dig with them. I mean just to show them the ropes and give some insight on metal detecting. It
Yeah.
ain't got to be a celebrity or a well-known person. I'd like digging with anybody as long as we have a good time and you don't always have to find anything like my song says. As long as we're just digging and making history, saving history. You don't have to dig anything spectacular to have fun digging.
Well,
So
don't spoil the song for me. Yeah.
let's go check it out.
I mean, you don't have to be like, oh, I want to go digging, metal detecting with Mark Zuckerberg. No.
Yeah. Now I would like to go. I would. In fact, I posted in one of the. I think it was Donald Trump Jr.'s when he did a live video, and I said, "Hey, can you ask your dad your dad if me and Private Pup can go dig the White House lawn?" I got a response.
Wow.
At least I asked.
I mean,
So
you probably find like old stuff from the War of 1812 there,
yeah,
to be honest.
there's got to be something in that lawn somewhere. I mean, surely they haven't scraped a lot too much of it off.
Yeah.
There's got to be something underneath there.
Because um because a group of British um led a Canadian militia into Washington D.C. in which
Hmm.
they burnt down the city.
Awesome.
Which
Yeah, there's got to be. I know there's history there. It's just underneath stuff, or it's protected, obviously.
yeah, I mean, it's awesome that history happened there. It's not awesome that they burnt
Yeah,
down the city.
I mean, he let a kid mow the White House lawn, so surely he'll let a kid dig in the White House lawn, or at least try to find something. So I'm a kid for that day, you know.
Yeah. um. So, just so you know, guys, if you have any questions, you can ask him because
Yeah, I'm trying to watch the chat see if there's any questions. I've been trying to pay attention.
we
So
don't have infinite questions over here. I thought I had enough questions, but they went by
well, you don't
fast.
even have to have questions. I mean, it's just chit chatting and hanging out
Hmm?
and talking metal detecting, talking life, and it ain't always got to be about digging and questions.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
just like talking on the phone.
Also, don't forget to vote for the find of the week.
Yep.
Um, let me just do a little quick stretch.
Here, I'll play them again so people can see.
Uh,
I make sure they vote.
so am I gonna go over them again?
I don't know where the paperwork is, so just say no.
Okay.
You can just tell them what it is.
My dad's gonna go play over what they are again real quick.
Okay.
Um, I don't have the paper with me, so I had the paper with me a few seconds ago, but it is gone. It grew legs. What was the date on your LC you found? Someone asked.
Lord son. I can hear you.
I know. Ah, nice. Wait, are they not supposed to be able to hear me?
Hmm?
Are they not supposed to be able to hear
No,
me?
they can.
Okay.
You're supposed to be talking about the fines there.
Oh wait, I'm supposed to be talking about the fines. Well, I hope everyone's taking a good look at what the fines are. As you can see, there's the gold ring there. It has a gem in the middle. I believe it was 18 karat gold ring, from what I remember. That's the Virginia button. I forget who got that one. That's,
Carson City dime.
oh yeah, the Carson City dime.
Tell them we dropped our paperwork.
We dropped their paperwork for it and it just walked away. Boy Scout ring, silver Boy Scout ring. Very, very nice. Just taking a quick look around to see if I can find the paper. Nope. Oh, the British cartwheel. Not British, but just a cartwheel. I don't know if it's British or not. Cartwheel. Nice. You have one half penny. Nice.
Australian.
Oh, it's Australian?
Mm-hmm. By Jack Hammer.
Ah. You have
Silver dollar.
so piece dollar. Nice. This
Insignia. Okay.
and then the insignia.
You're back on.
Oh, hello. Anyways, so um
What's in store for next year?
so what's gonna happen next year for you?
I hope the sky's the limit. I'm just ready to venture out and maybe try something overseas. Even
Yeah.
like I like to go over to the detectable or something like that. So dig some older stuff. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Just you have to have the money to get over there.
Yeah.
How much does it cost? Like how much does it cost to get over there? Like a few $1,000s.
The flights
Yep.
were $1,200 a person.
Yeah. 1,200 a person.
Yeah. It's expensive to fly for sure.
Yeah. Okay. I w- we I wrote down questions and I thought it would last us an hour. I was clearly wrong. It's times like this where it's like time to get creative. Oh yeah, do you have any tips for beginners?
Yeah. It doesn't matter what machine you're using, because I'm not going to sit here and talk up or knock down any vendor or brand or salesperson or anything. But you got to take the time to learn your machine. And my logo says it, and my motto is dig it all, save some history. So you got to know where you're at. You got to pay attention to where you're at. If you're at a park, you're not going to dig all the foil and pull tab signals. Yes, you could find gold if you dug them, but you're going to be digging a lot more of that than you are gold rings, for instance.
Yeah.
But if you're at an old home site and you're not getting much trash and you get a foil or you get a pull tab signal, you better dig that signal because that's probably going to be something good. Could be anyway. Your tom back and your pewter buttons ring up in the foil range anyway. So if you're not used to digging repeatable signals with your machine and you're going strictly off of VDI or numbers, you're going to miss a lot of good stuff. DJ Yost, when I first got started, he said, man, the only thing I can tell you is just dig every signal that repeats. And it didn't make any sense at first, but the more I've dug and the things that popped out that were together that have changed the VDI number, like say a silver dime with a wheat penny and a war nickel and a French token all in the same hole. It was a VDI 70 on the sport, which a VDI 70 is a straight wheat penny. It's not even a silver.
Ah.
So I popped the plug and dug a mercury dime out. The mercury dime actually fell out first. So I pulled it out, and I was still getting a VDI 50. So it dropped 20 VDI numbers. And when I popped the plug again, there was a war nickel sitting on top of a wheat penny. So I got those two out. Well, come to find out, the French token, no cash value token, was just an inch away from where that war nickel and wheat penny was, and I was picking up the token, not the wheat penny or the war nickel. And so there was 4 targets in the same hole that read off a VDI 70, which is a wheat penny. Normally, a silver coin's about a 73 to 76 range on the sport. So if I would have just got the dime and carried and went on about my business and didn't recheck my hole,
You would have lost
I would have 3 other coins or 3 other targets. And you gotta know your surroundings. You gotta know the history of your sites. You gotta know if you're at a lake that's a prominent spot for swimming and people are going to lose jewelry, you're going to want to dig those foil and pull tab and nickel signals like crazy because that's where the gold's at.
Yeah.
But if you're in an open field and it's not, it's not very trashy, but it's got a lot of history, potentially either Rev War, Civil War, or something like that. I mean, I would dig everything. I'm not saying I personally dig every target because I know I've missed things. But if I get a good, solid repeating signal, depending on if I'm using my big coil or little coil, I'll usually pop that plug just because curiosity kills me. I've got to know what it is.
Yeah.
Nice and slow, though. I mean, there's times where you can go fast, but there's times you need to just slow down and take your time and really listen to what your machine's telling you because it's telling you there's something there. If you pay attention and listen to the tones more than you read that VDI. The VDI is just a backup of like, okay, it's in a range that I normally would dig trash. So if I'm in an open field where I'm digging a lot of junks and pieces of aluminum, for instance, and they're in that 30 to 60 range, I don't always dig every one of them, but because I can usually tell. But you can just hear there's a distinct sound when you get a solid brass or a solid silver or a solid copper type signal. It just rings different than it does from aluminum.
Yeah. You heard him, guys. Quickly, we're gonna do our final giveaway.
Awesome.
We're giving away a United States $1 1923 silver certificate. Try saying that 10 times fast.
Awesome.
So we're gonna get
In good shape too.
Get the bucket. Looking upwards so I don't accidentally, pick one. Nothing. We have, and the winner is. Can you see that, guys?
No, you can't see it on there.
Oh, it says Zach Swim. Zach Swim, are you here? Zach Swim. So
congrats.
Would you like to go over your social media again real quick?
Sure. SgtWhitey's Dirt Discoveries is my finds page. It says finds on it. And then my personal page, Shawn, SgtWhitey, Sherrill page. And then I have an Instagram, SgtWhitey's Dirt Discoveries, and I have a YouTube channel. Go check it out. Like I said, I've got a new song out there called Dig It All. It was done by a country guy over in Nashville. Billy Dawson. He's got some good music out there, so go check him out and check the song out. He did a really good job on it.
Nice. And really quickly, congratulations, Zach Swim. He's here. Get your information out to us, and we will send it out to you. Hopefully, I didn't look at the top screen too long. Anyways, so we have 1 minute left. Nice.
It's okay, man. End video.
Yeah, we can now end this, right? Oh, bye. Just like press the button, no outro. So, is there anything else you want to say before we start to wrap up?
Hey, I just want to say thanks to everybody for watching, and I appreciate you guys for having me on, and good luck to you guys health-wise and digging-wise, and hope the best for both of you. You guys rock. Love your show, and thanks for having me on again.
Thanks. The pleasure was all ours having you on. We hope that 2020 brings you something, brings you happiness. Lots of
Lots of
good
dig.
finds. I hope that next time we meet, we find you in good health.
You too, guys,
Yeah.
both of you.
Also, how's Private Pup been doing?
He's been doing pretty good. His bedtime's at 8 o'clock, unfortunately. So, and I've got him on a pretty strict routine on schedule and everything. So, if he was out of school, I was going to have him on the show, but
Yeah.
he do well if he don't get his sleep in. So,
Yeah. So, oh yeah, guys, make sure to go subscribe to my channel. It's Digging Adventures on YouTube. Come on, we're trying to hit 2,000 subscribers. Come on, chop chop.
yeah, I need some more subscribers too. I'm a little over 200. I need to beat that up. So go like my page too.
Go subscribe to him as well. Yeah. So, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Next week we're huge.
Surprise guest.
It's H with 25 U's. GE.
It's a synonym for water.
Huh?
I said his name rhymes with water.
His name
It's
is a
a synonym.
synonym for water. That's all we're gonna say. I think he knows, but don't say.
I ain't telling. I won't
Don't
tell.
say
I won't.
anything. We're also giving away a lot of good prizes, cause it's gonna be our last show for the year.
Pinpointer, pouch.
We're giving away a pinpointer, pouch, a lot of stuff. So, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure to check in next week. Big show, huge. Like I said, thank you for being on here, Sergeant.
Huge water event. It's a huge water event.
Yeah, the huge water event. Thanks
There
for
you
being
go.
on. I really appreciate it. And
Thanks.
get out and have a digging adventure.